Hello sports lovers, welcome to the most authoritative boxing channel. Congratulations and applaud are in honor of Saul Canelo Alvarez for putting up a masterclass, and this is what I call boxing 101. It was just basic. Walk forward and beat your opponent. Saul Canelo did not do anything extraordinary. Like I said, if Saul Canelo Alvarez did not respect your power or does not respect your power, he walks you down and finish you up. Jermell Charlo even aided it or put Saul Canelo's Alvarez confidence on steroids by being so timid and not wanting to be there. This was a party organized for two people, Saul Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo became an absentee at his own glorification days. This was the day Jermell Charlo would have to glorify himself. This was the day Jermell Charlo was meant to be great. This was the day Jermell Charlo need to stand and be counted. But Jermell Charlo chickened out. Jermell Charlo ran out of his own party. What a shameful performance. What a timid performance. And this must not be encouraged by any boxer. This must not be emulated by any up and coming boxer. But kudos to Saul Canelo Alvarez again by showing a masterclass, cutting off the ring, making the ring smaller, making Jermell having nowhere to hide, and that is masterclass. Simple footwork, simple technique, like GGG does. He cuts off the ring. When you step, he steps, making the ring smaller for your opponent. And Jermell Charlo could not use his size advantage. He could not use his reach advantage. Saul Canelo Alvarez was stronger in the ring. You could see it. Jermell Charlo did not want to take part in any of the fights or in any exchanges with Saul Canelo Alvarez. And when he threw his combination, which he did in, I think, round 9 or so, you could see that Saul Canelo ate them like pancakes. And that shows you there are levels to this game. Let's have a listen to what Saul Canelo Alvarez said. Then you subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, like this particular video, express your views in the comment section, and share with friends and family. Let's listen to what Saul Canelo Alvarez told Jermell Charlo about the levels to this game.
Believe me, I'm being in the ring with all kind of fighters.
Not Jermell Charlo.
Yeah, you don't, but you don't know. You don't experience this kind of level of fight. You will see, and you will learn.
We all heard that Jermell Charlo respected Saul Canelo Alvarez too much. He gave him that maximum respect right from the get-go. When referee Harvey Dog asked them to fight, Saul Canelo Alvarez started marching forward and never retreat, because Jermell Charlo was not giving him anything to think about. Jermell Charlo was not giving any angles to his game. Saul Canelo Alvarez could land his left hook to put Jermell Charlo back in check, or land a body shot, which Jermell Charlo did not like. But kudos to him. In the first round, he did not do anything. He just threw a pity-party jab, but Saul Canelo was the aggressor. As you can see on my scorecard that is appearing on the ring, I scored every single round for Saul Canelo Alvarez. I did not have it as the judges did, but I think that the judges did Jermell Charlo a favor. They scored some rounds for him, but me, I think that Saul Canelo Alvarez's performance was just too much and Jermell Charlo was just too timid. But what do I see in this particular fight, or what have we learned about this particular fight? I think we have seen that Jermell Charlo has decent chin. Though he got knocked down in the 7th round, he came back stronger in the 8th. But Saul Canelo Alvarez then tuned the volume a little bit higher. Then Jermell Charlo came back to default setting. He said in the post-match interview that he wasn't himself. He had put on 14 pounds. Why do boxers try to give excuses whilst they know this all along? You knew that you were putting on 14 pounds extra. I advise you not to come in at closer to 168. I advise you to come in lighter so you could be quicker. You came in the same weight as Saul Canelo Alvarez, 167.4, 167.4. That is, you are losing your speed. Your speed is your advantage, and you made Saul you followed the hype, wanting to make the 168 so you could take the punches, and that was your game plan. You came there to survive, get paid, go home, feed your family. No problem with that, but you would not be respected. Nobody, no young boxer would be like you if you keep showing up this performance. Already, immediately the fight started, you lost your WBO belt. Yes, now Terence Buck Crawford, he called out Terence Buck Crawford, but Terence Buck Crawford has stated that he doesn't want to fight Jermell Charlo per the performance Jermell Charlo has done or has put up. If Jermell Charlo has put up a significant or a very good performance, you would see people would want to see him and Terence Buck Crawford. Per this shitty performance, I'm sorry, Terence Crawford is way more skillful than you, and he would give you problems. You going to 168 and coming back, you would be weight drained. You would have challenges. 16 months out of the ring grass affected you. That is why, as a boxer, you need to keep active. What happened in that Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis fight? Ring grass. What happened in the Errol the True Spence versus Terence Buck Crawford? Ring grass. Because Terence Buck Crawford took an interim fight, he became active. Ring grass is a poison to every boxer. Ring grass is a poison to every boxer, and Jermell Charlo knew that, but he still went ahead, bragged about the fight, calling himself the big Charlo. After the fight that he was beaten up, reality set into him, and he called himself the small Charlo. Like we say in Ghana, Obe Kanokre, you will speak the truth. When you were faced with the challenge, you came back to reality. You are not a top guy. You have not been there. You should have built your way up. That is why the 154 division is not stacked with so much talent. That is why you need to, I think that he should come to 160, compete with the likes of Golovkin. He is out there to be taken 160. Golovkin, he is old, 41 years. Jermell Charlo can compete with him, beat him, build his way to the top gradually. That is what you should do now. Going back to 154 will be quite detrimental, because you trying to lose all those weights would have significant toll on your body. And boxers must know this. They must take decisive decision. They shouldn't just look at the money, go for the money, and when it backfires, then they begin to tell us that this is what we should have done. You knew that you were going 14 pounds higher, and you knew that it would be challenging. You knew that it would slow you down, but you still went ahead and told us and bragged that you will win. When you were beaten, you are now coming back to saying what we were telling you. Boxers, some boxers should have some respect for the intelligence of we the fans. What Jermell Charlo did is a disgraceful performance, but Saul Canelo Alvarez made him do so, and that is greatness. He controlled the fight right from prr to prr. I mean, from start to finish. That is prr to prr. Yeah, very, very exciting one-way performance. It was a one-way traffic. No, there was nothing, absolutely nothing coming from Jermell Charlo. Things that came from Jermell Charlo was like a punch from someone who was a punch that came from Jermell Charlo was like someone who was trying to have fun around. They did not have absolute any effect on Saul Canelo Alvarez. He did not show angles. He did not get Saul Canelo Alvarez second thing. He did not do anything. Saul Canelo have said he doesn't care who he fights next. Blind them up and I'll straighten them up. Those are what Saul Canelo Alvarez is saying. Saul Canelo Alvarez says, line them up and I'll straighten them up. So, in this particular episode, what is next for Saul Canelo Alvarez? I think that he should fight David Benavidez or Terence Buck Crawford. I'll be doing a special episode on that. And what is next for Jermell Charlo? I don't think Jermell Charlo should go back to 154. If he goes back to 154, then he should challenge Tim Tszyu for his WBO title and become two-time undisputed. I think he should come down to 160, fight the likes of Golovkin and Derevyanchenko and the likes to weigh his level, build his way to championship level at 160, so that he become a two-division world champion, 154 and 160, and that would be a great storyline for a comeback fighter. But for him to go to 154 straight up, that would have a toll on his body. And when he loses the fight, he would come up with the same excuses that I'm telling him. I told him in my pre-fight analysis that he shouldn't come in at 168. He came in at 167, close to 168. That he shouldn't do. He should come in lighter so he doesn't lose his speed, so that he can move around faster, so that he can jab and move. His jab wasn't even there. His best weapon wasn't even there. His coach, Derrick James, has he been figured out? Because their tactics did not show, it did not manifest in any way, shape, or form. Grabbing Saul Canelo Alvarez, come on, he just came to survive. He just came to for a paycheck, and that is it. Because Derrick James himself, his Anthony Joshua did not look good in his last fight. Frank Martin did not look good in his last fight. Terence Bud Crawford was beaten in his last fight. Errol the True Spence was beaten in his last fight, and Jermell Charlo has been beaten again. Now the person left in the camp is Ryan Garcia. How does it go? Stay tuned to Met Sports TV. I'll be bringing you all the analysis and all the breakdown right here in Ghana. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Like this particular video, express your views in the comment section, and share so others can enjoy. I say your greatness has no limit. Jermell Charlo, your greatness.